Department of Education and Early Learning, Dwane Chappelle. The mayor will kick us off with a few remarks, and then we will move over to our swearing-in ceremony, followed by final words from Director Chappelle. And with that, Mayor, please take it away.
To this virtual swearing in. I couldn't be more excited today. My biggest regret is we're not together in person. I want to speak a shout out to Dwane and his beautiful family who's joining him here today. Anyone who knows Dwane knows that he's just an extraordinary person and individual, such an important part of our city team, but in the community as well. Every day that I talk to Dwane, and we talk periodically, and he is always positive, upbeat, and already has solutions that he's thought about on how to make Seattle a better place. No one could be more committed to the programs we have in DEEL. He not just is engaged with youth, but he believes in their hopes and their aspirations. And anyone who's been with him in any of our public schools, it's like walking in with a rock star. It's amazing how much love people feel for him. So we know that under his leadership, our Department of Education and Early Learning has really just charted new territory for equity in Seattle. Not only have we expanded quality preschool in every neighborhood, we're making sure we're serving those families who are most disadvantaged and left behind. Same with our K through 12 investments. He's been very focused, particularly during this time of online learning. How do we in the city of Seattle make sure that we do our part to make sure students, particularly students of color, don't fall behind, and that we have true equity on the way that kids can get online, get mentored, get tutored. And he has really spearheaded and led himself some of the programs we have for Black youth. Dwane is just a remarkable teammate, always asking how he can help his other colleagues. And so I couldn't be more excited to be able to swear him in again, to continue this role. It's been a super challenging time for families and for the city. We're in the middle of a global pandemic with a worsening economic crisis, the middle of a civil rights reckoning that was ignited by the murder of George Floyd. And through it all, I couldn't be more proud of how our city has responded. And really, one of the key leaders there has been Dwane Chappelle. So Dwane, welcome. We get to swear you in and not swear at you. And Monica, I'll turn it over to you.
What's your muted on ceremony? And Director Chappelle, it is my honor to administer your official oath of office. Congratulations to you. At this time, I would ask that you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Dwane Chappelle.
I, Dwane Chappelle.
Swear or affirm.
Swear or affirm.
That I possess all the qualifications.
That I possess all of the qualifications
prescribed in the Seattle City Charter.
Prescribed in the Seattle City Charter.
And the Seattle Municipal Code.
And the Seattle Municipal Code.
For the position of.
For the position of.
Director of the Department of Education and Early Learning.
Director of the Department of Education and Early Learning.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the State of Washington.
The Constitution of the State of Washington.
And the Charter and ordinances.
And the Charter and ordinances.
Of the City of Seattle.
Of the City of Seattle.
And that I will faithfully conduct myself.
And that I will faithfully conduct myself.
As Director of the Department of Education and Early Learning.
As Director of the Department of Education and Early Learning.
This is a virtual handshake, Director Chappelle. I would, congratulations to you. I would ask that you sign so that I may witness the 2 oaths of office that you have in front of you. And I will witness your signature. And upon return to my office, I will sign each of those oaths of office and return one to you. The other will be retained in our municipal archives.
Here's a virtual picture of my signature.
Nice job. Thank you so much. The time is yours, Director Chappelle.
Thank you. And when I graduated from the Grambling State University, a historically Black college and university, and begin my career as an educator in Texas, I couldn't have never imagined the path that would lead me to this role as the proud director of the Department of Education and Early Learning. I am truly grateful, and I'm truly humbled for this opportunity. In my 5 years with DEEL, with the generous support of the Seattle voters and funds from the education levy and the sweetened beverage tax, we have lived DEEL's mission to transform the lives of Seattle's children, youth, and families through equitable investments in education. From expanding the Seattle preschool program to increasing child care affordability through our child care assistance program, to establishing the Kingmakers of Seattle program in partnership with our good partners in Seattle Public Schools, and making a promise to all of our high school graduates that they can and will attend college tuition free through our Seattle Promise program with the Seattle colleges. We have really done some great work. And it is now one of my greatest joys that when I'm in community talking to young people in my life, and I ask them what they're doing after high school, anyone knows me, I always ask that question. They tell me that I'm going to Central or I'm going to South, and they're so proud of going to college. So, the Seattle Promise and our collective efforts have really made that happen, have helped make that happen. So, together, DEEL staff and our partners will continue to invest, to continue to invest in our community, to ensure that our Seattle children, youth, and families have the resources and opportunities they need to achieve their dreams, especially those students who are furthest from educational justice. So in closing, Mayor Durkan, I thank you for your continued support of me as your favorite cabinet member. You came into office with a clear vision to create a pathway to post-secondary education for Seattle young people, and we've done just that. So thank you for your continued focus on our Seattle youth. And I also would like to thank the City Council for their support and continued partnership, especially Council President Gonzalez for reconfirming or sponsoring my reconfirmation, and a few others that I have to thank. I have to thank our DEEL partners, our community-based organizations, SPS, the colleges, the FEP Levy Site Oversight Committee, and many more. Thank you all for being part of our team and doing the hard work to increase the quality, the cultural responsiveness, and the equity of our programs. And to my superstars, our amazing DEEL staff, thank you all for your commitment to each other and our community. And in the face of persistent institutional racism and the widening racial disparities, the work DEEL staff does matters now, and it matters more than ever. So together, we're going to stand and continue standing to eliminate opportunity gaps for our Black and brown youth. And Team DEEL, with a special shout out, you guys are champions, awesome. And I love the focus, your commitment to race and social justice. I'm super proud to stand alongside of you. And most especially, I want to thank my beautiful and lovely wife that's standing right here, and my other children that was eagerly happy to go get back in their Zoom classes for school, go figure. Just want to thank you all for your support. And as I shared a couple of weeks ago with the council, as DEEL's director, I intend to demonstrate through, not only just through my words and deeds, but, or should I say, I want to demonstrate it through my words and deeds, that this city believes in, invests in, and is committed to cultivating the brilliance and excellence of our Seattle children and youth. So thank you all. Thank you. Cheers.
Mayor, before we turn it back over to you, I want to use a quick City of Seattle tradition and turn everyone off mute who is joining us via the audience to cheer for Dwane, give him some claps. We have 45 people in the chat right now who are listening and blowing up our chat. So everyone, you're off mute if you'd like to say a few encouraging words. Not hearing anything. We got claps. Mayor, we're back to you. You were on mute.
I just said, Dwane, you're not supposed to tell everyone you're my favorite.
I'm sorry, I had to let it out.
I love you. Thank you to your family. We know that they're making sacrifices to let you do all your work too. So thanks for everything, and hang in there.
Thank you. Love you too. And you guys want to say goodbye? My wife wants to go grab them real quick. You guys want to say bye for the day? Into the city?
Bye. How's school going on Zoom?
Good. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Take care. See you later. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.